What's splashing the Soldier the Game Spitter? It's a lot of speculations going on about the death of WizDaWizard. Understand, Wiz had a lot going on. He was loved by friends, family, and fans. But he was also hated and not loved so much by a few demons. And that's all it takes in the streets. Now, everything I'm going to say in this video, of course, is alleged. Now, as far as the death scene go and the killers, because we ain't playing no sides in this situation right here, they were smart how they did it. Yeah, they were smart how they killed Wiz. No disrespect to Wiz and his family or his team, but you know, I gotta explain both sides. Now, the reason why I call them smart is because, you know, they're gonna make the police do a lot of good police work. It's gonna take more than bloggers putting stories together, you saying his old team did it, cameras and all that there. If they don't got no real face, you know what I'm saying, or no real license plates or no real witness in this situation, then it's going to make it real hard for the police to solve this murder. Why? Because the people who done Wiz that, they wasn't no rookies. Yeah, this wasn't their first body. Understand, you always got a better chance to stand on the streets after you do a murder when you make the police work. Meaning, you got to follow the serial killer's technique. It was the serial killers who were smart in killing, not the street guys. You know, we do it sloppy. Cause we want bragging rights and we want to rep, and yeah, so we do a little bit of sloppy. We get the job done, but it be sloppy. The serial killers have longer runs, so if you watch their documentaries and how they kill, cause they break it down, and you follow some of the same type of techniques and you mix it with the streets, you would then see how to succeed. Now, you just got to switch a couple of little words they use or a couple of things that they do. Like, okay, you watch the Ted Bundy stuff, he raping women and killing women. We ain't on that. But you just take the techniques of where he put them at and where he dragged them to, and why it took so long for the police to solve the murder. They really did. He was just him confessing. You see what I'm saying? But you just don't do it. You just do that with the demons and the other goons in the streets. Understand? And that's what they did. You know what I'm saying? They kidnap him, alleged. They kidnap him, grab him, catch him somewhere. You know, he ain't nothing but what, 5'9", 5'10". $150, $160. He might be eating steaks and stuff lately, so he might be $180 or 200, like 190, or maybe like 175. So it don't take them about two guys or one good sturdy guy to grab him and put him in the car. Like Wiz, it's not hard to spot you. It's not hard to find out where you be at. You be by yourself. You've been hanging by yourself for the past couple months, for the past, what, 30 days, 60 days. Yeah. So it ain't that really hard. Like, catch you coming out this store, catch you coming out this club. That's the best way to get you coming out the club, because you already been drinking, smoking, drugged out. That's another problem. Like, y'all be drugged out, so y'all don't be focused. So yeah, you be by yourself and you getting a lot of love. And then when months go past, weeks go past, hours, minutes, seconds go past, and nothing never happened to you, just a lot of talking. Or maybe they do get at you. Maybe they do, yeah, shoot up this person's house, or yeah, break in this house, or rob this person, all that stuff. And they trying to find you. They can't put their hands on you, but they seeing where you be at, so they attack that spot. So they find out you be over here, so we shoot that spot up. Cause yo, you shouldn't have them over your house. I told you don't be around them. You shouldn't have them, so we shoot that house up. Or he be over here, or we running that trap. We're gonna steal everything. Yeah, we're gonna just keep applying pressure, turning houses to 100 houses. And you still moving by yourself. Yeah, because you feel like ain't nothing direct happened to you. And there's a lot of people talking, and they trying to get at you, but they ain't touching you. So you feel good. And meanwhile, you still, you know, pushing peace. Like, I don't really want no problem with dude. We came up together. And it's a lot of killers that came up together from Sandbox High and did stuff, and they fell out, and it can never be the same no more. Yeah, Future had a song, it can never be the same no more. It can never be the same no more, because you crossed that line. Yeah, you crossed that line, Wiz. That's what they feel like. And nah, you couldn't straighten that down. But if you're going to move around Florida like that, and you want to do a lot of thinking, be by yourself, you can't trust nobody because you're into it with big dogs, and you got a lot of other steppers that don't like you, and you're getting a lot of death threats and or whatever, or he say, she say type situations, and you can't really, you don't know who will snake you. Not even saying, not even including, you could even be a snake. So you don't even know the other snakes that can get you. You know, that's what the street said, that's what they said, so I got to put it out there. But, you know, yeah, you can't trust nobody, so you by yourself. If you're going to do that there, then you need to be like a military soldier. Yeah, you're going to be by yourself. You can't still be regular like you nobody. like ain't nobody after you. Like you ain't said nothing that you ain't supposed to say, or you ain't did nothing you ain't supposed to do. Like when you start exposing, you know, friendship business, they'll start exposing your business, letting other people know what you said, the little shicey stuff and fake stuff that you said. Yeah, that way they don't really got to do nothing, but it'll seem like they sent that, but really all they did was tell them who you was talking about, and they came and did that stuff. So the police like, which way did he go? Which way did he go? Yeah, that's when they looking at the killer. Which way did he go? They all the killers that could have did you that, they got a whole table full of different. Which way did he go? Like, which way should we start? Yeah, cause we can't knock. We wasting our time. We knock on doors and they ain't gonna talk to us. We can't say we just gonna question Sniper Gang or just call them in for questioning, cause that's what YouTube's saying. They can make up anything because of rap entertainment. Kodak in different places all across the world, all across America. So yeah, it ain't like he was in the same city just going back and forth with them. Yeah, they had words, but they don't mean nothing. He also had words with all his artists, not all of them, but a lot of them off the same issue. They ain't dead. They ain't shot. Jack Boy owed Kodak way more money. He ain't dead. He ain't shot. So yeah, Kodak good. Kodak, you ain't got to worry about nothing. They gonna try to put it together and a lot of that. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Sniper Gang ain't got to worry about nothing unless y'all did do something and a witness seen something. But if it's some sturdy members, they're gonna keep quiet, and that's all about rep and rank and being loyal. Oh nah, this is another one under the belt. If that's the case, if it's street business, it's a good chance they can come to light if it's street business. Like if it's straight, like, cause you know they gonna want some rep on it. You know what I'm saying? They gonna want some rep. See, if I'm Sniper Gang, I don't need no rep because I'm Sniper Gang. That's enough rep right there. I can just keep repping that. But if they just regular killers, meaning they're not famous, they're not known far as America, like other hoods in America, they just locally known. So they still might can get caught because they're gonna want to do a little bit of rapping. Understand? Yeah, you already know the stuff want to do a bit of the rapping for the reputation, for the dedication, the hard work and pain, and not being off the streets, staying on the streets, and still maintaining their status and money and position in life. So yeah, they might want to do a little bit of rapping and stepping and all that stuff and letting it be known who did that work. Not so much, but you know, letting it be known so other steppers and other potential victims or, you know, people they might run down on them can have a second guess and a second thought and know what they're dealing with. You see what I'm saying? That's why certain ones will put that cross, that soldier sign in the middle of their forehead, because you got to do your homework before you just run up. If you beef with somebody like that, you got to do your homework. You need to do your homework on him. Why you got that cross? Oh, we got a graveyard on his belt. Oh, I gotta approach him like this. It ain't no fist fight. It ain't no, if I run up on him, it ain't no, you did this, you said this. No, gun out, gun blazing. This dude right here, pressure. Unless we have, you know, we agree to a meeting or a situation like that. Understand? So you catch him where you catch him at, because a guy like Wiz, he's not gonna lead a city. He's not gonna lead a state. You know, he still want to stand his ground in his own state because the pride. Or he's scared to change. He ain't gonna move to Texas. He ain't gonna move to Atlanta. Yeah, he might dip from Miami, you know, and go to the next city over or two. But yeah, he still want to stand his ground in Miami or Florida because that's where he gets his most love at. That's where the most people know him at, and he like that feeling. Like, even though other people know him across America, he like the feeling that he get in his hometown. And the things in the rap world gonna keep him trapped in Miami too, because it don't matter if his old label Sniper Gang give him a big bag or let him out the contract and he get all his money. He still got to play catch up, and that's what he think in his head. So he's still gonna spin like a top level, top A-list artist. So if Kodak get the Brightland, he gonna get it. If Kodak get the AP, he gonna want it. So he'll never rise up like that. You see what I'm saying? So it don't matter if Kodak gave him 30,000, 50,000, 100,000, 300,000. You give him 300,000, he gonna go get the yours. You give him 100,000, he gonna get designer and jewelry. You see what I'm saying? Because it's always something to buy. And he don't have the proper income coming in yet, and he ain't established himself as an artist yet. But back to the killers, when you got a guy like that that still want to be in the city and he got a name, it's easy to get information on him. Especially if y'all got money too. Whether you playing with 50,000, 40,000, 100,000, $1 million, you know, half of M, multi-millionaire. It's easy to get information because guess what Wiz doing? He's still messing with them same little dog ass hoes. Guess what else he doing? He's still getting served by the same nigga who got the runts. Guess what he doing? He's still going to the same malls, going to the same corner stores. So yeah, people got eyes, they watching. People making phone calls. He got a name, so people will say where you be at. I seen him at McDonald's. I seen him at this corner store. I seen him coming out this mall. I seen him coming out with this studio. He drive his Dodge. He drive his car. He be with them. He be over there with her. He hitting the old girl. He hitting big booty Quisha. Yeah, he be coming around there about 2, 3 in the morning. You gotta catch him about 2, 3 in the morning. You gotta catch him about 11 o'clock at night. That's when he be. He don't really pull up in the daylight because everybody still be out, and then he don't really know. He try to swing through at night. Think we don't know he be in that car with the tent on it. Yeah, he gonna try to debash his Scat Pack. Yeah, he debadged it. Think we don't know that, man. That's him, man. Then he gonna put the rap on it, but he forgot to change the tag number. Yeah, we know that's his tag number, the 2CRZR1X. That's his tag number, man. He ain't changed that. That's his car, man. I'm telling you. Buddy seen him get out the car with him. We already know how he have his hair. We know his height. We know his shape. He be trying to put the little Pooh Shiesty mans on. That's him, bro. I'm telling you. And that's how I play out. You know, gangsters, they be having meetings too. Yeah, they be coming to the round table too, especially when it's time to eat food. You see what I'm saying? And when you're not a big threat, you're not big pressure, it's not really that hard to come up how they gonna get you. Yeah, you're not really known for knocking stuff down. You know, yeah, you've been involved in certain situations, but that don't mean nothing. That can just mean you was there at the situation, you got dragged into it. That don't mean you actually attempted to, or you robbed, or you, not saying you didn't, but that just don't mean that because you get a murder charge or attempted murder charge. You could have just been there, or they just tied your name into it, and then they charge you with that, but you didn't do that. Not saying you didn't though. But when, yeah, you're a guy like that, and you're not a big dog, you're not a threat, and you don't have a lot of money, and you really don't got a strong team. Yeah, you got family. Yeah, you got homeboys, but they're not really a strong threat or a strong team that apply that pressure back after your death. Yeah, of course you got a couple guys that came to the death scene, you know, that's upset, and they say they'll slide, and maybe they will, right? But you don't got a real sturdy, you know, team that got a real name that's gonna really bring pressure to the other side about you. They can just try to sneak up and luck up and catch something. They gotta luck up and catch something. With you versus them, not really, because you still in the city. And of course, Wiz already know, don't nobody in your city owe you no loyalty. Yeah, they can just show you fake love and all that stuff. But one thing about it, Wiz, with the rap friends and the fans, we all know how to pretend. We know how to pretend to show you love. We know how to pretend how to make it seem like we love you and we support you. We've been doing it for centuries. Yeah, it's a list of rappers we did that, pretend like we love them, or friends, pretend like we support them. So, and we'll still cross you out though, and still play your song match the energy that we own. You see what I'm saying? We cross you out for a couple bands. We starving out here, man. Yeah, IG, that's a different world. Yeah, all that social media, that's a different world, a weird world. We starving out here, man. Yeah, 3 stacks, 5 stacks, just to give up an address to tell him, yeah, he be out there, or he out there right now. Yeah, I can make something work with them 5 stacks. And I spend the $5 grand, when he give me the $5 grand to, yeah, tell him where you be at, I take the $5 grand and spend it right back with him. Yeah, send me a P and a half a P of the runts. You know what I'm saying? Give me the runts, give me a P of the runts about 34, 35. You see what I'm saying? Maybe 4, depends on, because you know, some drug dealers, they'll tax a little bit because they name could put more tax on it because they name so popping, and you buying it from them, they'll put a little tax, so he might charge you 4 or a little bit over 4 because you want to get, you know what I'm saying, from him, and he got a certain name. So yeah, spend it right back with him. Or, you know, if you really a hustler, I buy the dog food, a little fentanyl with it. Yeah, little coke. I don't want mine already rocked up. Give me the coke. Yeah, I'll rock it up. And with the 5 bands, I flip that and then spend something, see something at the mall, or see a car, or see a chick I want, and go back broke and be looking for the next lick, or the next setup, or the next back door. It can play out like that. These all different certain scenarios that goes on that you don't hear about, that goes on behind your back, Wiz. So they get the stolen car, they get some certified members, they catch up with you, they drag you in the car, whether it's by gunpoint or by fist or by just force from grabbing you, overpowering you manly wise, strong arming you, pull you in the car, beat you up a little bit, beat on your face a little bit, mess up that light skin. You see what I'm saying? See what it look like, see what light skin look like, black and purple. See what light skin look like with a black eye, with a busted lip. See if that fit, see if they're going with the skin color texture. Yeah, that's how they feeling, that's how they coming. You see what I'm saying? And handle you, torture you, ask you certain questions, say why you did this, say why you did that. And when somebody kidnap you and torture you and beating you and stuff like that and taking you to another location, they're gonna explain to you why they're gonna do it to you. So you knew why, or you know the truth, or who's done that and done that, because they're gonna talk to you. Because they just wanted to, you know what I'm saying? It went like that, drive by, and it could have went down like that, but they had to talk to you because this was personal. So they had to talk to you a little bit, let you know, so you can die at peace. You can know why you die. Now your family, they'll be still confused a little bit. The ones especially not in the streets, but you'll know what it is. And Satan gave the green light. Not only did he get him the green light, he also told him, it's a good chance y'all get away with this and it bring y'all more clout and more fame, or they could just be regular street guys. You see what I'm saying? Everybody want to say you came from the last label, but nah, Wiz be into it with a lot of different situations. You got to understand, Wiz done a lot of cutthroat stuff, and not necessarily like he did it hands-on. He actually did it. It's just his words. What he say, what he plotting on. People don't forget that. Then, you know, another situation. That's why it's going to be hard for the police. This is why the killers were smart. Another reason. Because so many different situations. It can come from the old label, it can come from the streets. You can't never just put it on his old label. That's business. That's business. When he have a Kodak, all that's business. We can handle all that. Well, I don't even got to be around you. I'm Kodak. I don't got to be around you. His homeboy, he was going back and forth with. They don't got to be around him. They already made it. That's business. They can handle all that. You know, of course they can go back and forth online because that's music business and that's the streets. But really, I don't really gotta. Snapper Gang don't really gotta have him killed because they can get all that money back in the courtroom. You know, and Wiz just didn't understand the music business. He think just because, and other bloggers, they don't be understanding too, because they think just because you sign with somebody and then years pass and you want out the contract, dude's supposed to just get you out the contract and let you pay yourself out the contract. That's not good business. Give him 30,000, give him 100,000. You know what I'm saying? Like 30,000. No, so you think Kodak just supposed to take the 30,000? That's it? He don't supposed to make no profit? No, he need to make like 2 or 3 times his profit. Then you get out your contract. Not just pay what I gave you back. No. The banks, you couldn't do the banks like that. Wiz, no, he couldn't walk in Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase Bank, and ask for 30,000 and get a 0 interest rate. His credit might ain't be all that together. He'll get a 12.7 interest rate, a 17.3 interest rate, and won't say nothing about paying them their money back. Say yes sir, yes ma'am, or just jump the fence on them and then have a credit repair company clear it up for him, clean it up for him. Yeah, but Kodak, he flawed, he fake, because you went out your contract for the same amount of money and he ain't made no profit and he been losing money, paying you, making you, taking you on the road with him, bidding your name up, and you swear you a businessman, you understand business. I can't stamp that. Now you might understand the streets and criminal business, but you might not understand that music business, because that ain't how it worked. Nah, when Money Man had to pay Birdman back, he gave him more. When Yo Gotti paid Birdman back, he gave him more. He didn't just give the money. Nah, man. Come on, man. That's like me fronting you a brick and you couldn't get it off, and then you try to give me my brick back and you took a month or 2 months to get it off. Nah, you gotta put some interest on that. My time. I could have flipped that 20 times by now. It wouldn't have took me. I would have got the brick off in a day in one play. I got a dude coming up buying a brick or 2. Sometimes you get a brick and a half. Sometimes it just depends because he, you know, splurging. You know what I'm saying? The city girls and foreign cars and Mopar cars and trips and 5-star restaurants. You already know. So he 2 bricks, sometimes have a brick, but he don't go under that though. Understand? So now, Wiz, you gotta put a little interest on that. Stop acting like this ain't America. We put interest on everything. So don't act funny towards Kodak, even though it's too late now, but at the time, I'm telling like to other artists, don't act funny to your CEO when you put interest on everything else in life. You put interest on the IRS, you put interest on everything you buy, and you don't do no complaining. But your right-hand man's supposed to get straight up business. He's supposed to get his money back. No profit, no nothing. And he took a loss because you didn't pop. So that's a loss. If you just get his money back, that's a loss. Then at least let him make 300,000, 500,000, you know, off you. So back to the killers again. After they grab you, take you wherever they take you, whether they gun you down in the car or they gun you down somewhere else, wrap you up. You know, you can learn this stuff. Even if you're not a professional killer, you can learn a lot of this stuff in movies and see. It'll work in real life. You just can't be nervous, and you need to have the right, sturdy, you know, it's gonna stay loyal and have morals team with you. If you're not gonna do it by yourself, but most guys, serial killers, they did it by themselves, so you can do it by yourself. But in a situation like this, in gangster business, you know, it's always teamwork, make the dream work. Yeah, that's how they do it. You know, it'll make that dream work. You know, another dream, a nightmare can come in the dream. That's prison and stuff like that. So you do have nightmares in the dream, but the dream still work. Like I said, I don't know if they gunned you down in the car or somewhere else and then wrapped you up or try to wrap you up. They didn't do a good job, like the best job at that. You see what I'm saying? And they still kind of did it sloppy. You know, when they dropped you off, they didn't try to really hide the body nowhere. So they was kind of rushing, trying to hurry up and get it done so they can get gone. But they did do it smart far as the location they left you at. Yeah, they didn't leave you in a rich middle class location where there's a lot of high-tech cameras and more people paying attention outside, seeing what's going on, more people that are called 911 as soon as they hear commotion or anything. They took you to a high crime area, an area that crime rate is over 80%. That's smart. So it's kind of hard for the police to put things together like pieces everywhere. Frustrate the police. When you frustrate the police and make them get gray hairs trying to solve a case, especially in the case not really important, it's not a white girl or Asian girl or Asian man, white man, or a successful black man, you know what I'm saying, that's legit, a teacher, lawyer, you know what I'm saying, a successful Mexican person. It ain't nobody like that, a real American citizen. It's the streets, and y'all making the detectives get gray hairs trying to, cold case. Because the streets don't really care about it no way. You know, they gonna keep it G. So if you don't got no real sturdy, righteous witness to say, I seen, like how they did try to do with Lucci, I see, cold case. Cold case. Far as in the police eyes. But case solved in the streets. See what I'm saying? Dropping Wiz off in Hollandale Beach was a smart idea, because Hollandale Beach has a lot of crime. A situation like that is common to happen in that area. 80% crime rate, that's a bad area. That was smart to put them there, because if you put them in the rich neighborhood, y'all would have got caught. Yeah, they would have traced, they would have did all the work and all the, so you don't never want to put demon business, street business. You don't want to take street demon business and evil business, the wicked business. You don't want to take that and put it to the righteous, where the righteous living at. You don't want to put that over there. You don't want to mix that together. No, only serial killers can do that, because they do it different, because they put it in the woods and they really dig ditches and stuff like that. So that's different. So you don't want to just throw a gangster and a white woman or righteous black man or righteous Asian, Mexican, Chinese man. You don't want to throw that in his yard. Oh. He might have the top level cameras and everything. He might have a camera that see through the tent. Nah, you steal a car. They ain't y'all tag. It ain't y'all car. You know what I'm saying? You took them somewhere. You handle your business. You see what I'm saying? The evidence. See, they don't know where to get the right evidence. The police, because y'all picked them up somewhere. Y'all killed them another place. Then dropped them off at another spot. On their side, y'all did that there. You know, y'all did not do it. Y'all could have did a little bit better far as at the ending part. You know, at the end of the final rough draft, y'all could have, you know, how y'all just dropped them like that. All these different locations. You know, it's kind of hard to say where you was at. It's kind of, they don't even got no suspects. It's kind of hard to get the alibis, and you can't get nothing together. So like, ain't no telling when he got in at. It's so much to figure out. So when did he get in the car? When did y'all run up on him? There's so much they don't know where to start. They need a good informant on this case right here, because they don't have nowhere to start. That's how you make the police work. That's how you make murder detectives. That's what I mean. The homicide detectives. That's how you make them work. That's how you make them earn they pay. That's how you make them earn to get a raise. They gotta make them work. Yeah. And when you try to make them, when you overwork them on street business, they're not gonna press the issue that much, especially if neither one of the families pressing the issue. There's no reason for the other side to say something. There's only one side. And then, now including, you got people on their side that want to slide back once they hear, and that's going to tell them not to ask the police to, because they're going to handle that if it's like that type of situation. You see what I'm saying? So y'all good as far as the killer side. Y'all good for right now. Y'all good. Right now, if y'all are artists and y'all are rappers, don't speak on it. Don't speak on it. You can show some love. Do like how Bishop did in Juice. You know, maybe even go to the funeral. That's what you gotta. If you the rappers, if you just regular street business, if this regular street business and it wasn't dealing with y'all even more smarter. Regular street, because y'all ain't really had to play it like that. If this regular street guys, y'all ain't really had to play it. Y'all could just gun them down. You know, there's been plenty of murders that's still unsolved that happened back in the 80s that still ain't solved to this day, where they just walked up and gunned them down. So y'all could just play it like that. And y'all did all that, that means y'all care about y'all freedom. Yeah, that means y'all care about standing on the streets. Y'all just ain't just doing it, running wild and just doing it all loosely and just, yeah. Y'all got something to stay on the streets for. You see what I'm saying? So y'all respecting both sides. Y'all respecting how the law gonna come and how they gonna do their work, and y'all respecting y'all side. So this is why it'd be hard to solve that murder case without a big lead. Now I already know there's gonna be some people in the comments that say I'm taking sides with the killer or giving glory to the killers and not really Wiz. And that ain't the case. It's just I'm giving the pros and cons. But both sides did wrong. It seemed like the killer side, they did more pros than cons. And the victim side, which is Wiz, he did more cons. So they ain't one of them channels you think I'm just gonna give all the glory and I'm gonna do a love and a memory of Wiz. It ain't gonna happen to no rapper or none of that stuff. If they did something right, I'm gonna say it. When they did something wrong, I'm gonna say it. Understand that. A mistake Wiz made that he could have done better at and been better at was always keeping people around him. So you can't get kidnapped, alleged, if that was the case. So you can't just get ran down on like that. You know, even though it been plenty of people that die around a lot of people, just make it harder. Make the shooters and killers think a little harder. Make them second guess themselves. Like, we really want to do this? Like, this dude got 6 guys standing with him right now. You know, they standing with poles. They standing with Dracos. How do people watching your back, they can have their gun over their shoulder, open carry, with the vest on and all that stuff? Why you can't do that like Michi 223? He have security all around him. You know what I'm saying? It don't take nothing less from him. It don't take nothing from him. That's smart. It really he gained something smart. He get people like me say he's smart and he care about his life and he care about his career. Michi 223. Understand that. How you want to be a superstar artist or a rap artist, a successful rap artist, and not taking the same type of procedures and steps they taking for safety wise? The ones that's smart. You gotta think like them and do what they do now before the fame and money come. Especially you got hood fame. No, but you got hood fame across hoods in America. So the most dangerous one is the ones in your city, in your state. Especially when you went against the great or the favorite of that state or other steppers and demons in that city and state. You see what I'm saying? Your family will say one thing and friends and fans will say one thing, but the other side, the demon side, the wicked side, they'll say different. They'll say you was shiesty, you was trying to backdoor, you exposed too much business, you exposed too much street business, you didn't know how to keep your mouth shut. So we had to go ahead and delete you out the way. Go ahead and take the erase off the pencil and go ahead and erase your name. Because they feel like what you did or how you was coming, you couldn't come back from that. Because you wouldn't go away. You wouldn't disappear. You can be out of sight and out of mind, but now your life belong to me. Yeah, that's what the demon singing. He's singing that full-blooded right now. Listen to the Hound from the Girt Town. Yeah, you was out of sight, out of mind. They wouldn't have been thinking about you like that. Yeah, they would have seen you on the internet and then like that and then reply to that type pressure. But that's just entertainment. They can bring more money or more looks and, you know, clout, which can still turn into money if you know how to play your position right and play it right. Understand? But situations like this, they're going to keep happening, you know, because, you know, guys in the position like Wiz was in and steppers and demons, the position they was in, they're always going to clash. There's always going to be a war. It'll never change. You can lower the crime down. You know, it can slow down, but it'll never change. The streets going to be the streets. A demon going to be a demon. And ain't no way around it.